Hey guys, it's Bren, and today I'm here with my post-burn review of Hey Honey, Honeyed Pear. This is my third post-burn review of the 2017 Fall Test Candles from Bath & Body Works. If you haven't seen my haul video, go check that out. I go through all the Fall 2017 new candles and which ones I didn't buy, which ones I did buy, all that good stuff. But today we're going to talk about Hey Honey and the Sweet Shop collection. So we, the fans, the fanatics, have been wanting a Sweet Shop collection from Bath & Body Works ever since the last one, which was in spring of 2014. It was a great collection, bakery scents, gourmand scents, candy type scents, really cute idea. And now it seems that maybe they're listening because they're giving us a collection and they're even calling it the Sweet Shop collection. So here we go. There are some really good returning scents in this collection. Hot Cocoa Cream is back. If you didn't try that last year, it's amazing. Definitely check that out. And you know, pumpkin cupcakes in this collection. Vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, which I like. Cinnamon caramel swirl, I think we could all do without that one. I don't know why they keep bringing that back, but that's in this collection too. And then there are two new ones in this collection. One is the Spice It Up Cinnamon Pretzel Twist, and I'll be reviewing that for you later. And the other new one is the Hey Honey. So, I bought two of these. It was kind of a situation where I wasn't sure how much I liked it and if I should get two or not, but I figured if it doesn't pass test, I'll wish I would have gotten a couple, so I got a couple. And now I'm glad that I did because I can compare the burned one to the unburned one, because this is one of those weird situations. It doesn't happen too much with BBW candles, but sometimes it does, where I feel like it changes a lot burning. This candle smells very different burning and very different after having been burned than it did when it was brand new on cold. So these two right now both solidified, but this one that I burned smells different than this one. And so the notes on this candle are warm poached pear, buttery caramel, and honey nectar. And I know I told you in my haul that on cold sniff, I didn't really get much caramel at all. I smelled a lot of fruit and a little bit of honey. And they're doing a lot of honey lately, and I actually like that. I really liked the Sweet Honeybee candle, so don't mind that at all. The pear, you know, I kind of said, yeah, sure, I'll take it as pear, but it could be apple too. It really wasn't super distinct as pear as opposed to apple, but there definitely was like a crisp fruit feel with some honey. And then I lit it up, and it totally changed. When I lit it up, that caramel came out, and it came out strong. And that totally drowned out the honey. I think, you know, if you put caramel and honey together, you're not going to get much honey because they're both super sweet scents. But caramel is way stronger than honey. So the caramel overtakes the honey, and unfortunately I lose the fruit when it's burning too. I almost completely lose the pear or the apple or whatever you want to call it, and it just kind of becomes a caramel scent. But it's not really a good caramel. It's not like a sweet, delectable, it doesn't smell desserty really. It kind of smells like burnt caramel. It almost kind of smells like burnt caramel corn or something. But the weirdest thing about this candle by far is that when I've been burning it, and I don't know that I got this the first time, or maybe I just didn't notice it, but definitely the second, third, and fourth time I've lit it up, it smells like someone just blew out a match. It has this weird, almost like a bonfire, you know, like smoky burning smell. The closest thing I can compare it to is blowing out a match. It's almost exactly like that. So much so that I'm like inspecting the candle and was like, you know, it wasn't smoking or popping or anything. I'm like trying to figure out what that smell is. I think it's just the way the candle smells, because I can even almost kind of get it on cold. And it's just that this, it's like burnt caramel. It's really not great. So I hate doing negative reviews. Obviously, I wish I loved them all, but I'm always going to be honest, and I just have to say I'm very underwhelmed by this. I do not like it burning near as much as I thought I liked it on cold. You lose the fruit, you lose the honey, and there are a lot of caramel scents that Bath & Body Works puts out. This is not a good one. Go with a different one. You know, some people have asked me to compare this to other things, and because it's pear, some people ask, well, is it like Home Sweet Caramel Comfort, which has pear and caramel in it? No, I wish it was. This is a great, great, great scent that a lot of people miss, and this, so good. This is actually kind of close to Cider Lane, believe it or not. I feel like these two have similar vibes, but Cider Lane has a lot more caramel and Home has more fruit, and it's more like refreshing. And you know, this came out as a spring scent actually. Cider Lane is much more fall, but these two are closer to each other than either one is to this Hey Honey candle, because like I said, you're just not getting any fruit in this anymore, and it's not a good caramel like in Home and in Cider Lane. It's just a bad burnt caramel. I can also tell you I'm going to be reviewing Harvest Pear, also a fall 2017 test candle, and scent-wise and fragrance-wise, this is much better than the Hey Honey. So I just can't recommend the Hey Honey. Really, I can't think of a circumstance. I don't even know that I'm going to keep mine because I can't think of any occasion when I would want to burn this for myself. Sometimes I'll burn candles that I don't necessarily love. They're just okay, but like I really just don't like this. I may not return the unburned one just yet in case it fails test, because then it's nice to have it just as a collector's item. But I don't even know if I want to keep it still, because I like having failed test scents that I actually like. I don't really need this. And I don't love the packaging. I think because it's called the Sweet Shop Collection, they're supposed to kind of have like a chalkboard doodle feel that you might see in a little bakery or something like a cafe. But this feels a little messy to me. Some of the labels in the collection are okay, but these particular labels, this is the Warm Apple Pie, I'm just not a huge fan of either. As far as strength and throw goes with the Hey Honey, I can tell you it does throw and it is strong. I'd probably give it like a 7 or an 8, but that's just not a good thing in this case for me because of not liking the fragrance. So that doesn't really matter, right? I didn't have any burn issues or anything, but it doesn't really do me much good if I'm not a fan of the actual scent. So I think that's pretty much all I need to say about the Hey Honey. Again, I will just kind of reiterate and stress to be careful if you like it on cold sniff. I'm not going to say don't try it, but it's different. It's different when it's burning. I really want to hear other people's thoughts on this candle. If anyone else has burned it, or if it comes out and you guys burn it, let me know if I'm the only, this is the good one that hasn't been burned yet. Let me know if you get that same like just blew out a match kind of weird burning smell, or if that's something weird about mine, because I don't know. But that's all I'll say about that. And then just kind of because we are talking about this collection, I'll bonus review Warm Apple Pie from this year for you guys. If you didn't catch my Instagram post, I said I would give you a little update on how this year's version of Warm Apple Pie did. Last year's version of Warm Apple Pie was a great, great, great scent. This is an amazing scent, but it doesn't throw at all, and I couldn't get this to throw last year at all. It was like a 1 or a 0, and unfortunately, I picked up this year's version just to see if maybe it would do a little better. No, same exact situation for me. I cannot smell this candle at all until I get close enough that I can actually feel the heat on my face. So I would pretty much say that's no throw. It's just too bad because it's such a good scent. I don't know why they can't make it stronger, because Berry Waffle Cone is a very, very similar scent with a lot of the same notes and probably oils, and yet that one's really strong. So I would just recommend stocking up on Berry Waffle Cone rather than Warm Apple Pie. Some people have said that their Warm Apple Pies performed well for them last year, and maybe they just have very different noses than me, or maybe they got lucky, but I'm having the same situation, so I might have to take this one back too, because it just feels kind of pointless to me, and I don't even like the label. So, let's hope that I have some better reviews to share with you coming up, but those are my thoughts on those candles. Thanks for watching, and let me know your thoughts. Follow me on Instagram at Candles and Music, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.